Hey guys, today we have a top 10 video, and today we're going to be doing the top 10 cards in Clash Royale. Now this will be based on their overall use in the game and how powerful they are for their cost of elixir, not any based on looks or anything. But at number 10, we have the skeletons. Now, the skeletons are very, very good. They can stop many things, such as they can stop mini P.E.K.K.A.s by placing them in the middle. They can pretty adequately stop P.E.K.K.A.s by putting it in the middle. And they're just like a really good cycle card in addition to that. And since they got their recent buff, which was like more damage increase, each one of them does 80 damage. And so they do about 320, which is quite a lot for skeletons, and they're just a really great distracting and cycling card. So that's the number 10. And number 9, we have the cannon card. Now, the reason why the cannon, I don't think it's that good. The only reason why it's up here is because of something known as the Hog Rider. Now, if there is going to be the Hog Rider, there's definitely going to be the cannon, as the Hog Rider is the most used card in the game. And cannon placed in the middle just completely shuts it down, and the Hog has to go out of its way to stop it. So that is why the cannon is in number 9. In number 8, we have the Valkyrie. Now, the Valkyrie used to not be very good, but considering it's only 4 elixir, it is a tank that does a lot of damage. Most other tanks, like a baby dragon that does area damage, they can be ignored. Baby dragon's like maybe like 300, 400 damage altogether, while the Valkyrie does quite a darn bit of damage if you leave it unprotected, like right there. See how much damage it is doing? It is doing a lot of damage, guys. I mean, if you would let that go, that would be catastrophic. So yeah, like that did like 800, 900 damage, so that would not be good. And in the number 7 spot, we have the, I believe it is, yes, in number 9 we have the miner. Now, number 7 we have the miner, sorry. So the reason why the miner is so far below is it can be countered very easily, but its use is really overpowered. It's like like minuses, because it can be used as a tank to a Hog Rider, it can be used to kill an elixir pump, it can be used to kill a hut, it can be used to kill a princess, and it can be used to kill a goblet hut. So it is really such a useful card, and that why it is in the number 7. In number 6, we have the Hog Rider. Now, the Hog Rider is a very, very, very good card. It's quite amazing, actually, how good it really is. But the only reason why it's not even higher than it is because, you know, it can be countered by the Tombstone pretty well. It can be countered by the cannon, of course. It can be countered by a lot of things really easily, but if they don't have anything, Hog Rider is a very useful card, especially when he's paired with something such as a Fire Spirits or a Miner. So yeah, that is the number 6 spot. In number 5, one that a lot of people won't agree with here, is we have the Fire Spirits. Now you guys might be saying, what? Dude, the Fire Spirits are not even that good, but hear me out here. The Fire Spirits are much better than the Zap, but they're not kind. So listen. So the Zap is a very useful card. It can kill a lot of things, but it cannot do as much as the Fire Spirits. The reason why the Fire Spirits are not higher above, like with the Zap, is because the Zap is not, you know, it's more reliable, you know, but the Fire Spirits at their max potential can do 450 damage at the arena. No, they can do like 600 at the arena. Closing for only 2 at like the arena max, you know, for only 2 elixir. They can almost kill barbarians. They can kill minion horde. They can kill minions. And the thing about Fire Spirits, you cannot counter Fire Spirits and profit elixir. You cannot. There's no way. If they play skeletons, one fire spirit will kill skeletons, and there will be two heading to your tower. And if they zap them, then it's just a fair trade off. You cannot win that. And if they arrow them, of course, then that's not a profitable trade. But yeah, it's just a really useful card, and I just love some fire spirits, guys. They're such a good card. So yeah, that's number 5. At number 4 spot, we have the Zap. Now, the Zap, like I was saying, I like the Fire Spirits more than it, but it has just so much of a clean cut like use, in my opinion. Like if there's a horde with a giant behind it, then you can if there's a horde behind a giant, you can zap and still hit everything. Fire Spirits will just target the giant. That's why the Fire Spirits are slightly behind. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about the Zap. It stuns things, it resets them. It resets, like if a Royal Giant's on your tower, you place a cannon right next to it, and you zap it, it'll start hitting the cannon instead of the tower. It also is good for the 1 second delay time for the Hog Rider. It's just a great card overall. It has so many uses for only 2 elixir, and it's hard not to profit when you use it. In our number 4 spot, no, 3 spot, sorry guys, in our number 3 spot, we have the Ice Wizard. Now, the Ice Wizard is a really, really, really good card. I was lucky enough to get it, and it's just really good. It does fit, like, if you have 3 of them, I think it actually stacks. So, like, the thing goes 150% time slower than it did before, and it's just a really good area damage card. It's good. It's a good addition to any counter. I've not found a counter where like I'm like, oh, I should never use Ice Witch in this counter, because it's just such a good card. It's a mini tank actually. It does a lot of health. It cannot be killed by fireball. It's just, it's just a really good card, even though it's so hard to unlock. In the number 2 spot, we have the Princess. Now, I don't actually have the Princess, which is kind of disappointing that I can't really show you guys the full potential of it. But, the Princess is just such a good card that I had to include it as our number 2. The Princess is just amazing, and I love it. It hits from the other side, what kind of other card can do that? There's just no other card. So yeah, that's basically the number 2. And in number 1, we have the Lightning card. Now, the Lightning card is just such an amazing card, guys. I mean, I don't know. It's just such a good card. It has so many uses. It can kill so many things. I just love me some Lightning, guys. It's my favorite card in the game. And maybe that's why it's number 1, but, I don't know. Yeah, so that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I hope you guys, enjoy this top 10. If you guys don't agree with it, tell me why. If you think I forgot a card that should be included in this video, tell me why. And that will be basically it for the video, guys. And yeah. By the way, guys, I was kidding about the lightning spell. This is a top 9. Bye.